What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel and the video review of the FuriBee X140, the 140mm micro brushless FPV racer. It comes in the FR Sky, the Fly Sky, as well as the Futaba and the PNP version as well. And the model that I have here today is the FR Sky with the XM receiver. It is the 140mm wheel-based carbon fiber stretched X-frame configuration with separated arms with a sandwich configuration, and there is 2 screws holding the arm, one of which goes directly up to the standoff and the other one just for the sandwich. Now the arms come in at 4mm in thickness, and the sandwich plates, the bottom one comes in at 2mm and the top one comes in at 1.5mm, and the top plate is 1.5mm as well. And there's 2 more plates in the front holding the camera in place, and they also come in at 1.5mm. Now, taking a look at the stack, it is a 3-leveled stack, and the bottommost stack is the ESC, and the ESCs are the 4-in-1 blheli-s 20 amp 2 to 4S D-Shot 600 supporting ESCs with 25 amp burst, and they are connected to the XT60 plug. The flight controller is the F3 Omnibus flight controller with betaflight 3.1.7 firmware pre-flashed, and it is preloaded with betaflight OSD as well, and they do have buzzer support as well as the LED lights as well. And because it is betaflight OSD, you are able to change parameters with your goggles out in the field or your monitor via your radio, your parameters such as your PIDs and rates and such. So that is just fantastic. Now the uppermost stack is the VTX, and it is the 5.8 gigahertz 40 channel 25 to 100 milliwatt switchable VTX. So it is just awesome. I've already switched mine over to 100 milliwatts, and there is that one button to change your channels, frequency, and your power output. Hold it down for 3 seconds and you are in the channel changing mode. Hold it down for 3 seconds again and you are able to change the frequency. Hold it down for another 3 seconds and you are able to change the output power from 25 to 100 milliwatts. And we are given the 3 dBi whip antenna as well. The camera is a 600 TV line CCD camera with a 130-degree field of view, and it resembles the Runcam Micro Swift, and this one comes with a 2.3mm lens. The motors on this baby here are the 1306 3100 kV motors, and we are provided with some green 4-bladed 3030 props. Okay, so the only thing that I have changed on this quadcopter out of the box is I put my own Velcro strap for the battery. It's a crazy pony. It's one of those wide ones that did not quite fit right in that slot there, so I kind of cut it a little bit narrow to make it fit. It's a nice little Velcro strap, and I think something like this deserves a nice thick Velcro strap for the battery. And on the LED light configuration, there were a couple of zip ties holding the LED lights in place, but they did not pull the zip ties really tight, so they were kind of loose, and it was cut already. And you know, zip ties, once it's cut, it is impossible to make it even tighter. So I just changed it to a couple of my zip ties and pulled it really tight, so now the buzzer and the LED light plate is nicely secured. And what I've also done was put a little zip tie on the VTX antenna on the back just in case, so when it pulls out it has a little bit of strength and it doesn't get ripped out of the VTX. And I've also put a little zip tie on the front to hold the XM receiver wire onto the top, and I just put a small little slit of electric tape to hold the antenna in place, and that is working out for me here. Okay, so here are some of the things that came with the quadcopter in the box. We get another set of those 4-bladed 3030 green props and a documentation. And this one here is the documentation for the FrSky XM receiver. And this is the same documentation that you get when you just buy the XM receiver separately. And we get another bag of goodies. This one contains a couple of heat shrink, probably for the receiver antenna, and a Velcro tab, as well as some zip ties. It did come with those prop nuts inside of this bag. I've already cut a slit to take those out to use. And we also get another documentation, and this one is the documentation for the TX15A. That is the name of the VTX, and it goes on to show you all of the frequency table and how to change the channels, the bands, and the power output as well. So very, very nice little documentation. All right, so let's take this bad boy out to the field and give it a test flight. All right, here we go with the FuriBee X140. We got it bounded to my QX7S, and we're gonna go do a little line of sight test flight. So let's go check this baby out. And I got myself here a 1000 milliamp 3-cell battery. So I'm not sure about that. Seems a little bit on the heavy side. So you're probably better off with somewhere around the 750 to 850 milliamp size battery, which I don't quite have with the XT60 plug. I do have it with the XT30. So that's kind of strange that a 3-inch came with a XT60 plug, but that is the punch out, and it does have power. Pretty nice, very nice and smooth. There you go. Nice green props and nice big yellow battery too. Yeah, we do have some speed on this one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It does climb as well with full throttle. It kind of makes a little turn on the full throttle, but it does have the power. Yep, very nice. I can hear a little bit of prop wash. Okay, right there. Let's bring it in and do a punch out. That's a full throttle punch out.
1.
Okay, there you go, a little bit of prop wash. Okay. All right, not bad though. Let me flick it over to acro. Oh yeah, nice rates on this one. Nice and quick flips. All right, not bad, not bad. Oh, this is pretty nice.
30.
All right. Very, very nice.
20.
As you can see, the lights do change color when I'm pulling back, going forward, left and right. It does change to red. I think it's kind of light green
8,
when you're staying still.
6, 5.
All right, the timer is just about to end.
2.
So let's go ahead and bring this baby in and land this baby right here and do a little FPV. All right, let's check this baby out. The FuriBee X140 ready to go. Checking it out. I got another 3S battery. This one is a little bit bigger. It's actually a 1500 milliamp battery, so it might be a little bit on the heavy side, but that is the only battery that I have. So let's check it out. Yeah, it's a little bit on the heavy side, guys. So you are pretty much better off getting about 800 or so milliamp size battery, and I think that will suffice this quadcopter perfectly. I got an overkill 1500 milliamp battery. Oh wow, yeah, it is on the heavy side. There's a little bit of prop wash. But this baby here is handling it. Not bad. Still able to get some hang time with this heavy battery, so not bad at all. Able to pull out from that loop. Yeah, there is that little prop wash. Woo! Full throttle. Yeah, I gotta compensate for the weight. So this 1500 is way too heavy for this quadcopter. But look at the video. Very nice and clear. No breakups. And we are right around 160. Yep. No breakups yet. The 100 milliwatt setting is helping out. A lot better than 25 for sure. Nice. Very enjoyable flyer. And with the right battery, you're going to have lots of fun with this one here. All right. Yep. Able to do maneuvers. Tight quarters as well. Very accurate. There we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Very nice.
3, 2, 1.
Not bad at all. And our battery is on the low. Well, the timer just beeped, but our battery is still kind of alright at 10.9. It is a 1500 milliamp battery, so you're probably going to get less flight time with a smaller size battery here. But then again, you do require more power to lift this heavy battery, so alright, let's call it a day. Very nice. FuriBee X140. And have you noticed the price? If you haven't noticed the price on this baby here, it's about $110, I think. Very reasonable for something like this. Right out of the box. I did not tweak anything. So this is its flying capability. Right out of the box. Very, very nice. Yeah, this is a nice one too. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring it in for landing. Kind of far away from myself, but there you have it, guys. The FPV flight with the FuriBee X140. Yeah, with 150 or 1500 milliamp size battery. Sorry, 150. Huh? Alright. Alright, just got done flying the FuriBee X140 with the green 4-bladed props. Very nice. The CCD camera, excellent. Excellent video feed. 100 milliwatt VTX, awesome. Switchable from 25 to 100 milliwatts. Excellent, excellent. Stretched out X-frame. 4mm arms. Nice. Very stable. There was a little bit of prop wash that could be kind of tweaked out a little bit with some of the parameter settings in Betaflight, but excellent. This thing comes in right around $110 if I recall it correctly. It's just a fantastic flyer. Very, very nice and speedy. Although I was using some wrong batteries for this because I only have this 1000 milliamp with the XT60. Yeah, this thing has a XT60 plug, so that's kind of funky, but it did all right. I even used this 1500 milliamp battery as well. And yeah, it was able to do some flips and rolls and all that stuff. I don't know if this, check this out. That's the, well, 1500. This is the 1000. Oh, wow, what a big size difference though, huh? Even though this is a lot thinner. Anyways, there you have it, guys. My test flight and review of the FuriBee X140. This is a nice one, guys, and the price is right, and it's performing very, very well. LED lights, beeper, comes with the XM receiver, and it comes with the CCD camera. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I highly recommend this one here because of the price and its performance. All right, so there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.